excited to be here in Belgium, and Stephen is right. You guys have a very, very beautiful country here. We got to get some great pictures, some good video, and so super excited to have the opportunity to be here. This is actually one of our last stops on our trip so far. We've been to Czech Republic, we went to Poland, went to Paris, France, we went to London, we are here, and later tonight we go to Amsterdam. So super excited to have the opportunity to share some things with you guys that hopefully will make a difference. How many of you saw value in what Stephen Hooley shared with you today? Raise your hands. Okay, awesome. So what I'm going to share with you on this last piece that we're going to go over, and I'm going to make it quick, is a way for you guys to start to generate passive income. So you heard from the Rich Dad Poor Dad cash flow quadrant. I heard of that 20 years ago. I was 19. I was in college, which I think you guys call here the university. So I was in the university. I first got that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad Cash Flow Quadrant. In fact, the more I read that book and the more I read Think and Grow Rich, the less I was excited about showing up to class. So I actually quit the university after 2 years because I was making six-figure income part-time. I was taking 12 credits in school, which was like full-time, but I had already created a six-figure income. So I decided that I was done with the university. I never have gone back. By the time that I was 24, I made $154,000 a month, so I made $2.2 million in 2004, and that was actually the last time that I had a job. So our first son, Carson, was born in 2004. None of my 6 kids have ever seen their dad work for somebody else. So I was into not financial security, I was into financial freedom. There's a difference. The reason why I say security versus freedom is because I have a neighbor down the street who has a really nice boat. The problem is he has no time to sail the boat. He has financial security, he can afford the boat, but he does not have the time freedom to sail the boat. So I go for time freedom. How many of you are interested in time freedom here today? Okay? So that's what I want to talk about, because on this section you have an opportunity to become an affiliate with iMarketsLive. And the way that this breaks down is that once you have your 2 and free, it's one of our first goals is to get you a free membership so that you don't have to worry about a monthly subscription. Because sometimes when people are paying for something like, oh, I don't really know if I can afford this. Affording typically comes down to value. If somebody values something enough, they will find a way to come up with the money. For example, when we were doing a training last night, there was actually at a bar. Now, the very people who said, I don't have the money to do this, were at the bar buying drink after drink after drink. Why? Because they saw value in being able to have fun. Now, how many of you see value in compounding your money? I do. And I'm glad to see that you do as well, because once you go beyond those 2 free customers, we give you an opportunity to share this with others. It is not required. Just so you know, by the way, we have a 7-day money-back guarantee. And this is month-to-month, so none of you will be wrapped into any contract. If you feel like at some point, this is not for me, I'd like to go ahead and just shut it down, you can. You can quit at any time. But I always tell people it will literally cost you money to quit because of the money that you will lose not being a part of what we're doing. Super important. So once you share it with one more person, the company will make you a rank of Platinum 150. That means you're making $150 a month passive income. It continues to come in. Now here's the thing. $150 may not seem like a lot, but it's more than 99.5% of the world makes. Let me explain.